Good day, Father Matt Williams here in my parked car. I hope you're well. All right, we're on book 1, chapter 14. It says avoiding rash judgment, avoiding rash judgment. So sometimes we can be so quick to judge other people, right? And we got to remember one thing. There's only one judge, and it's Jesus, right? Jesus is the only judge, and we're not called to judge. Yes, we do need to discern. There's no question about we need to discern people's actions and things like that. We need to know people are trustworthy before we confide in them and things like that. But we should never judge another person. You know, the whole idea of intention versus perception, you got to be really careful when it comes to judging other people. You can't judge a book by its cover, right? You need to get to know the people. And so like when you're tempted to judge somebody quickly or rashly, pray for them. Lift them up instead of starting to draw your own conclusions. Because a lot of times when we judge people, we're wrong. The Imitation says this: turn your eyes back upon yourself and see thou judge not the doings of others. In other words, instead of focusing on judging other people's doings, turn the eyes back in on yourself. Because remember what Jesus says about, you're looking at the beam in somebody else's eyes and you're missing the speck in your own eye, right? You're looking at the speck in someone else's eye, but you're missing the beam in your own eye, right? So we got to humble ourselves and look inward first, right? In judging others, a man labors in vain. Why? Because we often err, we're often wrong, and we sin easily when we judge others. But in judging and looking into ourselves, we always labor with fruit. So I guess the goal of the day is when you're tempted to judge another person, pray for that person, give them to the Lord who's the only judge, and turn in on yourself, look at yourself and say, okay, Jesus, be merciful to me, sinner, help me to better understand myself. Because a lot of times when we're irked by somebody else, it's because there's something we don't like about ourselves either, if we're really honest, right? But we turn back to ourselves, right? The Imitation says we look back into ourselves, right? But in judging and looking into himself, he always labors with fruit. So we want to understand ourselves better. It's that gift of self-knowledge, right? As we are before the Lord, understanding our vices, understanding our sins, rooting them out, giving them to the Lord, presenting to them, seeking to do the hard things for Jesus, to live for his kingdom, to live for Jesus. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. God bless you.